All right, thank you.
I like the fact that you have really presented this in a way that, you know, the artist is striving for individuality, which is what we teach here at the school, and the fact that you've incorporated your own work. And I just made a comment about your card.
Okay.
It really has, this piece kind of reminds me of an Ansel Kiefer piece. Are you familiar with his work?
I'm not.
Okay. There's a piece that's in the Louvre.
Okay.
Yeah, and I can see why you have a degree in psychology, because of the work that you're presenting and the fact that you also recognize the fact that each student is an individual person and they portray things as they see them. And that's wonderful.
Yeah, I mean, I think psychology, and I know that psychology courses are offered here, and I was checking out the catalog. It was, you know, really neat to look at it, and how they constantly say, hey, psychology for the artist, philosophy for the person in art, and you know, that stuff. The liberal arts is very significant. If you look at the you know, Janine and I were talking about this as well. If you look at a lot of the great movements in painting, they've been reactions to philosophical stuff. They're responding to you know, issues in philosophy and issues in psychology and these kind of things. So if you're an artist, you know, one of the things that, you know, I would hope you would be considering is to you know, be reading, you know, philosophy, reading psychology. How can I take this philosophical principle and put it into a work of art? And you know, kind of another principle. I don't know if it wasn't here today, but yeah, I've been thinking about this kind of image for a while. How do you sharpen a knife? Right? How do you sharpen a knife? You run a knife up against something abrasive, right? So let me ask you, how do you sharpen a mind? How do you sharpen your mind? You have to run it up against something abrasive. And that abrasiveness might be philosophy or psychology or something else, where you don't get anywhere with doing stuff that's easy. You don't get anywhere. If it comes easy to you, yet something's wrong. You know, I mean, you got to keep working, and you make yourself sharper by doing difficult things. You make your mind sharper by trying to struggle with, you know, stuff that's outside your comfort zone, like philosophy or psychology, whatever it may be. So the liberal arts are definitely very significant, I think, to the artistic process. I know, you know, I told you I made my first piece of art when I was 28. Why? Well, I wasn't an artist, you know. I went to a liberal arts school, and it blew me open. It's like pop. And once you pop open, you can't stuff. It's like, you know, you can't stuff it back in. It is like those vacuum pack things. It won't go back in the bag.
Hey.